What's up, fellow clashers? It's Paulian here, doing the Town Hall 8 recap, Clan War Recap against Immortals Club. I already did the Town Hall 9. It's up. Check it out, and see a little bit more history. 98 to 76, not quite a perfect war. Dropped a little bit of stars there up top. You can see the Town Hall 9 replay for more information. Malaysian Clan 8, the opponent of ours. And it was a good war, some good bases, some anti-threes, a lot of internet bases. But let's go ahead and check out some of the Town Hall 8 hits that we did. Our number 34 is going to climb all the way up to number 23, bring a quad quake, GoHo. The staple for Town Hall 8 needs to go ahead and use the clan castle to kill use the Wizards and Barbarians to kill the clan castle. Drops golem number 1, drops golem number 2, and has wall breakers to break into that first compartment. That one golem will completely reroute all the way around that empty hole. And the wall breakers are successful, break in. The other golem does not need to reroute because he's already in. Just beating down on some of these defenses. Those wizards will help him out and clear them. The king is sent in, and I think, have they even tripped any giant bombs? I don't think so. But it's time to send the hogs in there. Usually I like to wait a little till they get in a little further and start tripping some giant bombs, but that's fine. He has 2 heals that he's brought with him after that quad quake, so he goes and uses the first one. Hogs are standing in heals, perfect heal for that first giant bomb, and they only have 2 more left. That wizard takes one for the team, face plant right into that bomb. So that's going to be it for that wizard, but does trip it, and then that solo hog goes and takes care of the other giant bomb. So all 3 are done. Swat has that last heal there. They're going to turn on the skelly traps, and it's time for cleanup. That's why you don't go solo. You go and run into giant bombs. So anyway, good attack by Yona. Way to start us off on that Town Hall 8 attack series. And I think he got a 9 star. He got a 6-star war, so very, very nice. So that was number 23. We'll check one more down, and we'll take a look at 2 attacks on this base, just because it's interesting. Another GoHo. This time 2 poisons, no quad quake, with a couple wall breakers, not a bunch of them. But we'll go ahead and do the lure. But he can afford to do the lure since quite a bit of hogs. Wants to start clearing that pathing out, and will drop, I think, a double poison to take care of that dragon and balloon. Drops a cold-blooded golem in there, so it's just it has no feelings. He's completely cold-blooded, and that means it's just 1 golem that's sent in, not 2. So there is no wall breaker fail. They do make it in there past that mortar, and starts to open up more. And the golem and the king are sent in rerouting or making it through towards the second compartment. Sends a 1-for-1 hog in there. It's always nice to speed things up a little bit. But again, no giant bombs have been tripped yet. So, it's time to send the hogs in, even though that's really what a GoHo is for, is to trip those giant bombs. Otherwise, or get rid of the pathing to the giant bombs. Otherwise, you might as well just go mass hog, but that's fine. No problems here. They do trip a double giant bomb there. So that is completely taken care of. I don't know how I missed that. But anyway, all good. Uses that second heal. Has 1 left in the bag, which will definitely be able to be swagged if you wanted to. Kind of a swag heal, but not really. Just, I guess, a safe swag heal. So completely crushed the base. Very nice. And now what we can do is we can take a look at the same base hit by a GoVa. Yes, just a GoVa. And we'll go ahead and check that out. Did I already miss it? There we go. You guys were probably like, it's there, it's there, it's there. Okay, so same base, same everything, but this time we're bringing Quad Quake and a GoVa. So with a tiny little hoe there, just a one hoggy, and they'll go ahead and take care of that double giant bomb set. I guess there was a hole in the base. That's what I missed the first time. So definitely don't put holes in your base. And it's going to be a quad quake, so we're going to have to kill this thing the old-fashioned way with wizards and barbarians, and they'll go ahead and take that out. Golems to go ahead and split the funnel and make a large, wide pathing for these Valkyries to get in. Drops that quad quake, opens up that whole core is wide open with a little tiny clan castle on its own little island, along with the king altar. Path the funnel has been created, so he'll drop all the Valkyries in there, 3 from the clan castle and I think 13 of his own. Saves the heals, I think, for the hogs, so not even healing up these Valkyries, poor things. But they're going to start running around the entire core, taking out buildings like crazy. And yeah, there we go. What am I saying? He has to save them for the Valkyries. It's the only thing that he has. I forgot there was no hogs in there. So completely, crushing the base with all these Valkyries. Just a little bit slower than the attack that was done before it. And we're going to go ahead and clean up the rest of this base. There's a couple more defenses, but only time is going to go ahead and stop these Valkyries because they're tearing through everything. So very, very nicely done. Interesting, thing to have 16 Valkyries, 1 hog, and a couple wizards and barbarians to kill that clan castle. So nicely done. Let's go ahead and jump down a couple to number 27, and we'll watch Doc take care of this base with GoVaLo. So he's actually bringing the more hogs on this one. And again, another quad quake. That is the jump for Town Hall 8. So he's going to do a lure and brings 2 golems here for shattered. So he's got to kill the clan castle first, which is very simply done. Very nice. Loses a couple wizards there, but no big deal. Then he has the golems there to start tanking. And, has no wall breakers, so he's going to go ahead and use Quad Quake right here to go ahead and get into that core again. And this base could be either GoVaLo or GoVaLo. What we usually look for that is a core that has all the air defenses that are easily accessible, which look at here. Check. There we go. All 3 air defenses in the core. So could have definitely swapped out the 16 hogs with loons if you wanted to, but it's all preference. You just notice that all those cannons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannons, they're all shooting that kill squad, and they're all ready just to be sniped by all the loons that can't even hit the loons. So all you got to do is send them into the 2 archer towers or 3 archer towers that were still left up, and the wizard towers, and everything else is tanking. So either way, no big deal. So, and I don't see any skelly traps, so that probably means that they had set the skelly traps to air for those loons. So, probably the right choice. But anyway, they eat a giant bomb, sends swag heals in from the bottom, and it's completely crushing this base. So, very, very nicely done. Builder huts in the corners. Drop a wizard in for those things. But very, very nice raid. All right, so let's take a look at 28, just 2 more. 2 or 3, I don't remember. Let's see. So this one's going to be a mass hog. We haven't shown a mass hog yet. So Jelmer is going to go ahead and take a lure here. I think double poison the clan castle and get done with that. And now there is no golems to drop, so it's a 2-finger drop in there, and we're off to the races. Then to go ahead and funnel these hogs in here. Still has 3 heals left over. Drops 1 heal on the right-hand side. Sends some more hogs in. Kind of surgical style, but an interesting surgical style. They eat a giant bomb, but there's only 1 or 2 of them that did that, so there's no need to heal them. Another one is tripped, but they're completely standing in heals. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish off some more of this base. Sends in the last bit of hogs with another heal left over that he drops right here with those 3-point defenses of 1 splash. And the Tesla pops, so we are completely done in cleanup mode. So very, very nice. That king is doing damage there. They finally take him out, and everybody's going to the party at the Immortals Club after. Very, very nice. Okay. Let's take a look at 29. And let me see if this is the one I liked here. Well, it was a good attack. I find it interesting because, you know, this, when you look at this base, the last thing I would think of is doing doing a non quad quake GoHo. I would do a quad quake GoHo, but look at all the compartments in there. So this is a good example. I usually say GoHo a base if it doesn't have a lot of tiny compartments, but this has a billion tiny compartments in here. It's perfect for mass hog. Very few places for giant bomb spots or even double giant bomb spots. But, you know, he does it with a GoHo and doesn't even use the quad quake. So it's a very, very good example of, you know, how you can beat this without using quad quake. Uses double poison to kill the clan castle, then drops the, he has 6 wall breakers that he has left over that he can go ahead and bust through this core. And everything's tanking for them, so he'll be able to send his hogs in pretty soon. I'm not sure. They have the 2 giant bombs that are right underneath that sweeper, so I mean he needs to get those 2, and then basically it's smooth sailing from there. I think he has a couple Valkyries in there banging away on the wall, so they will eventually get through there. But there we go. The wizards decide to take the giant bomb, and now the hogs are only having to worry about that one single left. So there, they hit it right there. They were standing in heals, then they drop another heal. Still have one more heal left, and again, it's a very highly compartmentalized base, so they're going to have no problems making it through here. And some more hogs are meeting up to the rest of them. Completely clear out the base, and we're running through, playing catch up, trying to clean up. So very, very nice attack. Nice, you know, way to show the GoHo with the wall breakers instead of doing the quad quake, especially on such a difficult base to do that on. And then just wanted to show one more, and then we're all finished. There we go. I just wanted to show this base because he does a really good job. It is a kind of anti-3. It's a lower level, especially with the walls. The defenses aren't too low at all. The defenses are almost max, but the walls are low. But I mean, take a look at this. You know what he's doing here. He's going to do a 1-for-1 trade here, and then once that goes down, he can go ahead and send that other hog in for a 1-for-1 here. So if you could do a 1-for-1 trade on every single defense, you would crush the base just in that alone. He has an opportunity to trip any kind of giant bombs in that pathing if there was such, but he does get the lure. So you know, very, very nice entry. That's just a really cool way to do that. And knowing your defenses, knowing what can reach and what the limits are. Drops a healer here for his golem just to go ahead, and he doesn't need to do a stoned entry, or I mean shattered, just one with a cold-blooded for 1 golem. And again, doing that 1-for-1 trade with that hog below, while that golem is tanking for everything, he can go ahead and be a little bit more picky about what he's sending in there. And you know, those 2 loons and the 1 hog really got a chance to take out a lot of defenses on that. Drops that second golem in here to go ahead and complete the shattered entry, and they'll reroute with those wall breakers into that first compartment. And now it's pretty much just like a surgical. Drops the king in there, and he can be just really picky, watching these golems and kill squad walk through the base and just send hogs in one by one, kind of taking out these defenses. It's a very surgical, very methodical. Triggering the giant bomb, no big deal. That's not a problem. He still has 9 more hogs left over. We'll go ahead and rage up that kill squad there, and they'll take out that king in just a 1 hit, basically. And the healer is gone, and now that the kill squad's made it through most of that base, he can go ahead and send the rest of his hogs in there. And he has 2 heals, one of which he just dropped, and they only have to make it through this little portion, and then that Tri-Tesla, which is taken out by a king with an ability. So now they have only that wizard tower left, and still have a heal left over. So I mean, just a really, really, really nice attack. This is when you have, you know, command over a base like that, and you're very patient, and you know, you've got things under control. You can do something like that. It's very, very nice. It's almost like a Town Hall 9 attack. many parts, moving parts. So anyway, hopefully you are able to take those attacks. Go ahead and study the deployment, the compositions. Go ahead and try them out on your own. Practice to get those 6-star wars, and get that practice in on your 3-star attack.